So what's going on everyone, and welcome back to another overview. In this overview we're going to do The Mountains of Madness by Adam Fyda and Globalcomix, the hardcover edition. So for those of you who don't know how to do these types of videos, I usually go through, let's say, an indie comic like this one that was released between 2011 or 2022 or 2025, present day, and or in this case a European comic, but it could be an American comic, manga, webcomic from 2011 till present day, like this one, or a tale from the past from the 1960s all the way to 2011. And what we're basically going to do is we go to who the team is, who is the writer, and the art, and the artist. In this case, is one person, the publisher, where the publisher is settled, and of course we give a quick synopsis that's on the back cover in this case, which makes it a lot easier. And after that we give just an overview, because otherwise it would be way too long to discuss every single point. After that we go into the good, bad, and ugly, where we put all the plus against the minus, and we see if they cancel each other out or not. At which you follow with a final verdict that goes from, let's say, 10 out of 100, that's 1 out of 10, and 100 out of 100, that's 10 out of 10, so pretty old school rating. And that's not all. I'll also be using the Globalcomix site to give you some background info about this particular graphic novel, which is, I'm excited. I personally think it was money well spent, but we'll get to that later. But of course, there might be some things that you might disagree with me about, and if that's the case, no problem, totally fine. But let's try to keep it civil, My goal of these types of videos, similar to what the Captain Fruals and the Howder Mouses say, I try to bring back you could call it old school times, a simpler time, where you could just discuss whether a European comic like this, well, it's technically not on the continent, but a Scottish comic like this, or American comic, indie comic, manga, webcomic, is good or not, which character could be who, and that's about it. So let's get into who the team is. Beautiful interiors. So let me just say that it's based on the novel by H.P. Lovecraft, At the Mountains of Madness, and so it's written and drawn by Adam Fyda and published by Globalcomix between 2020 and 2025. And in this case, we can go to the synopsis, because it's quite easy. This particular graphic novel takes place 2 years after the expedition of the original Antarctic expedition to the Mountains of Madness. So in 1932, 2 years after the initial Antarctic expedition, another sets off to try and discover exactly what happened to the fateful trip that ended in some people dying and acting strangely and experiencing all kinds of crazy shenanigans, because there's a reason why H.P. Lovecraft is a master in his considered a master in his craft and got his own genre out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere, because he's good. Before it leaves, a stranger gives a notebook to the expedition director, Howard Pym, and implores him to read it before they reach their destination. Preoccupied with the voyage ahead, Howard forgets about it and naively sails into the dangerous waters ahead. And that's what that's all about. So let's get into the good, bad, and ugly. Well, for starters, I got the hardcover in, let's say, through a previous campaign of Globalcomix, and I must say you could get the paperback, but this feels so much better in your hands. Great, great cover, and of course, the interiors. I don't have anything bad to say about them. Here's prologue to the story. The interior art is the world that's being built. It is it really captures the atmosphere of of a Lovecraftian story. Or at least a sequel to it. Because that's how this was intended. And good interiors. There's a great balance between writing and art that I only see in the Franco-Belgian and European. In this case, it's strange to see it in a British comic, but Blue Fox Comics is no stranger to other elements, and it shows that Adam Fyda is a master at his craft, not just he's one of the few that could blend writing and art into something like this. I mean, look at this. And I just spoiled a few things, but you know what I'm getting at. There's good characters as well, great world building, and there aren't a lot of bad things to say about it, actually. I think, I kind of agree with this review on the back of My Comics Anonymous. Adam Fyda embraces a Lovecraft classic and then gives us with a beautiful homage to an ice expedition story that's equal parts atmospheric, intriguing, and horrifying. And I wanted to serve myself a glass of whiskey to help me with set the atmosphere, but since it's a Monday, or at least recorded on a Monday, and because I have a non-alcohol policy during the week, I have to enjoy it with this, because this tea is perfectly set. And there isn't a lot of bad things I could say about it. I think Adam Fyda, if he wanted to, get me more interested into Lovecraftian lore, into the original novel, well, he succeeded, because the guy freaking nailed it. The guy nailed it. So it's based on the novel by H.P. Lovecraft, At the Mountains of Madness. Now this novel is on my list, thanks to this. So if that was your intention, Fyda, and you too, Simon Burks, at Blue Fox Comics, good job, because this one gets a 9 out of 10. So 90 out of 100. I have nothing bad to say about this. It's that good. And you're missing out if you don't pick this one up. So if you'd like to see me make more videos like this and fanboying about it, leave a like, subscribe if you want to. Keep it civil. And check out Jaguar Warrior issue 2, soon to be 1 and 2 and 3 on Globalcomix and get the PDFs. But not before you read this, because this is excellent. I have nothing else to say about this. There's hardly a story that I fanboy about, but this one deserves a 90 out of 100. 100%. Anyways, shout out to Fyda, and thank you for finding such quality work. For me at least, for you, question of figuring out yourself. Anyways, that's all I have to say for this video. Cheers. You deserve a trophy. That's kind of ironic. But you do, Fyda. Excellent work. Talk to you guys later. And, oyasumi nasai. Good night.